We have, is it Juone in Topeka?
Yes, sir. It's Juone. How are you doing?
I'm good, Juone. How are you?
I'm doing well, Matt. Thank you for asking. Matt and Don, thank you guys for taking my phone call. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. What do you got for us?
I'd like to know if it's possible to have a dialogue with you about getting some perspective on the God of the Old Testament's behavior, maybe practicing some discernment and questions that we've all asked about some of the things that it's written that God does. Maybe we can get some perspective on it.
So
that'd be okay.
Well, the thing is, let's say that we have this and you and I come to an agreement that the character of the God of the Old Testament is not nearly as bad as I think he is. Like, I'm assuming that would be your goal, unless you think that God is an immoral thug.
Well, I hope you're not saying that I'm hoping to have this discussion with you to then turn around and say, gotcha, the God of the Bible is real. It's not meant to do it.
No.
No,
I'm just saying, okay, here, let me solve this the easy way. I think the God of the Old Testament is a fictional, infantile, immoral thug. I'm assuming you disagree.
Well, even if I do disagree or not, we can possibly look at the Bible, and with your opinion on God, maybe we can apply that then to the Bible, and I can understand your opinion. Maybe I can have an opinion that you can understand, and I can get some insight into why you believe what you believe about the God of the Bible.
Well,
this is a little like, arguing about Star Trek characters.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going to go. Is there any reason we wouldn't have a discussion about whether or not Thanos was right to snap his fingers and wipe out half of the universe?
I'm sorry, I have no idea who you're talking about.
Avengers, Infinity War. He gets hold of the Infinity Gauntlet, and his goal is to wipe out half of this, and he has what he thinks are noble reasons, but yet he's the villain of that. So we can have a big conversation about whether or not he's doing the right thing or not, how immoral he is. Maybe if we don't want to go down that route, we could talk about Lord Voldemort and whether or not his views about pure blood and mud blood were valuable. I don't think we do that on the show because there are plenty of gods proposed that I would argue are not the immoral thug that we see in the Old Testament, and I don't think they exist either, and I don't see any reason to spend time talking about their character unless there's a demonstration that they exist.
Gotcha. It wouldn't be to maybe demonstrate that they're not the immoral thug?
Well, it's kind of a literary...
The call dropped. We didn't touch anything. The call dropped.
It's a literary discussion more than anything else.
This is what I was saying. At the end of the day, if you manage to convince me that the God of the Bible had good, sound, moral, even benevolent reasons for all of the things he ordered and all the things he did, then the only thing you've achieved is to convince me that a fictional character had good reasons for this.
In his fictional universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he dropped the call, and I'm hoping that's him calling back in, but it's hard to tell.
It'd be nice to be able to finish it up.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, we
we'll have to move on.